Hello, this is Jack for Miss Lewis's end of the year project. I didn't really want to do a video about school because I do not care about that. So I'm going to do something I do actually care about, which is my favorite band. We do a ranking of all of their albums, all of their important material. And I have vinyl and CD for both of them, except I do not have the vinyl version made available yet. It is going on to Discogs. The seller is just extremely slow for I have no idea why. I'm going to be at about an hour or two. No, I'd say take about, I'd say about 3. I have a dinner reservation, so let's begin. So, at number 6, I'd say the definitive worst thing by the seat. Oh, let me show you the criteria. Let me show you what's counting. So what I'm going to do is I just got the box set for this seat out of cold storage, and it's a very nice box set. By the way, let me right here, and one of them is wrong way. Let me fix that. It's sorted it's sorted in a 1 through 6 style way. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the albums I'm going to be including. No bootlegs, no Live in Krenfeld, no other things. These are the 6 things I'm going to be ranking. So let's begin. Now let me take these out again. So at the worst, this Heat album, in a definitive way, this Heat Live 80, 81, and here is the CD cover for it. And listen, I like this album. I think it's good. The material is obviously fantastic. And there's some really good deep cuts on here, such as The Rough with the Smooth. I really like that little ditty. But overall, that's not that special. Most of it is just deceit tracks, but with a worse mixing. It just does not sound as good. And I'd say this album was really only for die-hard fans like myself. And again, occasionally I will go back to this, but for right now, overall, it's the one I go back to least. I'd say don't bother. Well, no, again, give it a listen if you're dedicated to Heat fans, but don't start with this. This is where you should end. And let me put this back. My number 5 selection is, and I'd say these are the obvious ones. Sorry, folks, technical difficulties. Again, my studio is not a video studio. This or an audio studio. So number 5 is Repeat in Metal. This is an entirely instrumental album. One of them tracks is Repeat is I believe it's just an extension of Horizontal Hold, and that song's amazing. Again, it's a great listen, but it's just not special. And as you can see, the vinyl and the CD versions are different because with graphics there's speed on the CD version and not on the vinyl version. But graphic and Verispeed does show up, and it's sooner rather than later. Overall, though, it's a fantastic instrumental album, and I give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoy it. And, again, really the live albums, a solid 7 to 8 out of 10. They're good, but they're not great. They're not like some of the best albums ever made, which this Heat is full of them. They're really, it's good, but not to the standard this Heat has. So I'm going to put this at 5. I will say this is probably a basic list. I'm not expecting any major curveballs, and you shouldn't, but still. Give it a listen, but after you get I'd say the three primary studio things out. And this is the first one, and by the way, these next four are all 10 out of 10s. They're really all perfect, but again, it's a preference. So, number 4, the worst of, I'd say, like, the canon, like, best. Health and Efficiency. And here's the CD as well. This album's really good. It's really great. It's such a really nice, it's just a really great song. It's really uplifting. It's really, great counterbalance, especially to what was going on in music at that time with punk, and it's, not even nihilistic, it's more pessimistic outlets. And then you have a song like, here's a song about the sunshine. It's basic, it's kind of lyrically dumb, but it's innocent and it's beautiful in that way. And the instrumentals are just, wow, those instrumentals are great. Like, it really is fantastic, and it goes to show you that, they can really create like a basic pop song, or they can create just mind-blowing masterpieces as well, and there's proof of that. And again, so this EP, it's only an EP, only has Graphic and Verispeed, and of course the title track, Health and Efficiency. This is overall only 20 minutes to get through. I think the vinyl version is better because again, due to the fact, like, the way turntables work, you have the different speeds of 33 and 45, you can do both, while it's really pre-configured with the CDs. You don't have that power. So, I think you should get the vinyl version, bite the bullet. And I got mine for about $33, plus shipping. That was worth it. Next album, number 3, and I don't have the vinyl for this one, but I should. I might, for the thumbnail of the video, just might do it as like a screenshot of it, like, in shipping. But this one is made available. This Heat, the John Peel sessions, and oh god, this album's completely mind blowing. Like, this is in 1977, and you're opening with Horizontal Hold. What are you on? Oh god, it's just so fast. It's just so... It's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. And then you have just classics like Rim Prompt Ramp. It's an instrumental, but it's just so blistering. It's just so do. It's a fantastic just post-hardcore. Like, I think proto-post-hardcore. It sounds like that. And later it became an instrumental piece on the song Paper Hats off of Deceit. And really, not only does Made Available in 1977 show what the debut would come after, obviously, but also, again, a lot of them on Deceit as well, such as Makeshift being, again, a precursor to Makeshift Swahili, obviously. And that's one of the more popular Deceit songs. So, yeah, again, the Fall of Saigon version. Personally, I think the Fall of Saigon version on the studio album is better, but I think Horizontal Hold on this album is better. But really, all versions are great. They're just flat out great songs. And Not Waving, it's a great song. I think both are good, though. There's really not a lot of difference, but this is 1977. Like, you had, like, your Johnny Rotten with your Sex Pistols, and I don't like that stuff, personally. It's boring. But this, it's genius. It's genius. Now, the ones and the twos. So, it's toss-up, but I'm not here to reinvent the wheel. So, really these are two of, like, top 10 albums of my favorite all-time albums, easily. So, I'm gonna put number 2, This Heat's debut. What is this thing? If, on a narrative level and I'd say, again, the quote I got from, I believe this is Charles Bullen or Charles Hayward, one of the Charleses in the band, is if Deceit is about their conscious dread, this is about unconscious dread, and it really fits. Like, the entire album is taking apart rock music, deconstructing it, and then putting it back together again, like it's makeshift. That's, wow, nothing sounds like this. And again, nothing sounds like This Heat as well. No band sounds like This Heat. That's the beauty of This Heat. That's why they're such a great band. But I love the test card feature and how it goes on forever, and how it's basically just like an infinite loop of an album. On the vinyl version, no idea for the CD version. Maybe it's like that, maybe it's not somehow, but I doubt it because it's CD technology. But yeah, this is top tier stuff. And I'm going to open this because I really love the gatefold picture, because it's actually my favorite picture of the band. I think this is such a perfect encapsulation. And like, I'll do it slowly. Like, you have that sinister look. I'll do it like that, and you should be able to tell that the old woman's slightly crooked. It's slightly crooked on I believe the left or the right half. I've always loved this picture. I think it's a perfect category. I think it's a perfect picture for the band. I really think it's just like, it says so much in so little. Like, once you get that picture, you know, okay, this is that band. So, my all-time favorite album. One of, again, what I think is the best album. Well, again, not the best album of the time. My favorite album. It's number one's This Heat by This Heat. And this cover has been seared into my mind, just like the teeth, just like the really disturbing collage of just everything. It looks it's just disturbing. But I love that. I think and this is a perfect representation for the album. This is a perfect cover. And speaking of the back, I noticed something. The vinyl is way more detailed on the back than on the CD, as you can see. And for context, by the way, I love this album so much. $90 overall, along with shipping and stuff like that. This is how much I paid for it. And this is a US copy. This is just a repress, a 2016 repress, but that's completely worth it. I've listened to this hundreds of times. There's something, but the thing is, though, I always get something new out of it. I always discover something like, oh, I didn't realize that before. I didn't hear that sound before. And in that way, it makes the entire experience worth it. It makes it just, it's always a rewarding thing to go back to and re-listen to. But I think my personal favorite part of the album is just how not only is it so musically revolutionary today, but it still holds up in the lyrics. The lyricism is completely brilliant. Like, and you're not going to get it on the first time. You're not going to get any of This Heat's music on the first time. You have to re-listen to it a good amount of times before it clicks. And you realize, oh, this is genius. That's what you got to do for This Heat. But it's worth it. And with this process, you look at music completely differently. You're like, oh, how can I break this? And how can I reattach it to make it sound even better, to make it sound just however you want it? That's the beauty of This Heat, and that's why they're my favorite band. And also, again, just going back on the lyricism for a second, if I had to choose a favorite song, I would say it really is a tie. I think Sleep, SPQR, Cenotaph, and really they're all so good. Nature Swahili, New Kind of Water. Really, all of the songs are brilliant. If I had to say my favorite part of this album, it's Cenotaph, and when the lights fall out again, all over the world. That part is so beautiful with the harmonizing and just the lyricism and all the impact that's been built and all the tension that's been built just finally released into this really just beautiful part. But it scares you. It's a very scary album. It's a very horrifying album. Because again, it's about a nuclear war. It's about what led up to it. It's about fascism. It's about, it feels like an everything album in the sense of Velvet Underground and Nico is also an everything album, but instead of about modern life and social sides, this is about politics. This is about Western society. And yes, that is my ranking of this Heat discography. Yeah, that's about it. Later.